All right, you guys, I gotta make a video on this shit right here. And I don't care like who disagrees, right? Or like I don't care about any people that want to argue with me about it, cuz at the end of the day, gaming is just as subjective as music. You can't really argue that much. It has more leverage than music. Music is literally just how your brain hears the sounds and how it interpolates them. Everything from your damn zodiac sign, plays a role into developing your opinion, right? But like, I'm gonna get this hot take out of the way. I need to say this. I've been playing Pokemon ever since I was in the fourth grade. I'm still playing Pokemon, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Now, is Pokemon dying? Maybe. Because Game Freak and Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, they're being the fun police on all the cool ass emulators and stuff, and, people pirating their old games, yet they make their old games so fucking hard to get. And also, they're just ruining Pokemon as a whole. Nintendo Switch Online, when back then GTA, all you need is internet connection. Remember those days where you grab your Wii U and you can hop on Splatoon 1 and 2? You could just hop on Splatoon 1 and 2 and play game right now, right then, right there. Now you need to pay a subscription. Mind you, Fortnite does not do that, right? A game that's free. But a game that costs money, $60, Splatoon, you need to pay extra money to play online. You'd think you'd be paying the subscription to play Fortnite, and that'll cause fucking consoles to die, and everybody flock to PC. Like they'll just save a little bit more money because most people that buy the consoles are like have jobs. They'll just have to make a couple more paychecks, and boom, they can get themselves a decent enough PC. Or they'll wait until the fucking Steam Machine, that's what it's called, comes out. It's like a PC console. That's a different topic for another video. But I'm gonna get this hot take out of the way. Been playing Pokemon ever since I was a kid. Game Freak is killing it. That's for sure. Or like Game Freak, Nintendo, they're probably killing it. Or like people say that they're killing it. Honestly, I'm not gonna be mad or argue with that. I totally see why. But I will say this. Oh yeah, another thing. They're not falling off. They're making They're making more money now than ever. I think somehow. Anyway, the Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon Sword and Shield and Pokemon Scarlet Violet are overhated. Argue with a fucking wall, right? Because nothing would you say would make me change my mind. I did not even beat Scarlet Violet, and honestly, I really fuck with it. Actually, you know what I'm saying? At first, I hated on the decks. Oh my god, there's so much dogs like Mabostiff or whatever it's called, Houndstone, and Fido and its evolution, and other dog. I'm pretty sure there's other dogs too. I was just getting on all the dogs. I don't know. The starters were pretty decent. Honestly, the starters are cool. The starters for Gen 8 though, Sword and Shield, are fucking S tier. I don't care what anybody says. They all look amazing, right? And I love the fact that they're all pure their type. You know what I'm saying? Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon are all pure grass, fire, water. That's not existed for a while. In Scarlet Violet, they changed that. So, that makes them special. Not special, but like different off the jump. The complaints about Sword and Shield, like I said, I don't care how the fuck people argue with me about this. Oh, the wild area is bland. Oh, that's like the only. That's like that in performance and following Pokemon are the only complaints I've seen. You're telling me those three things are the reason you don't like it? Let me go over this. Like I said, the starters are amazing. The gyms are amazing. The Pokedex is Oh my god, the Sword and Shield Dex is so good, man. I don't care what anybody thinks. The Sword and Shield Dex is good as fuck, man. Like, so much cool Pokemon that, like, the list could go on. So many Pokemon like Hatterene and Grimmsnarl, Copperajah. The legendaries are very cool. Zacian, Zarmazenta, Eternatus, and then the DLC. Oh my goodness, Calyrex and Urshifu, and what else? The Paldean forms are pretty. Zigzagoon, Linoon, and Obstagoon, very cool. You know, Clobbopus, Grapplock. The pseudo legend is awesome. That's low key probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite pseudo legend. Dragapult, awesome. Dragon Ghost type, amazing, amazing. S tier decks for sure. Story, not the worst thing in the world. You know, I rock with the story. Champion's pretty cool, I guess. Pretty cool. You know, I like how you fight the gym leader and champion in a big ass football field. You know, instead of playing soccer, nah, we're playing Pokemon on this big ass field. Very cool. And now Scarlet Violet, disclaimer. Disclaimer. I'm playing Scarlet Violet on the Switch 2 version that has 60 frames per second and better graphics. Now, even though it has better graphics, it's not perfect. And even though it has 60 frames, that's not perfect either. It does lag here and there. It doesn't lag that much. But I can count like on one hand the amount of times it lagged and became choppy. And all those times it was docked in the thing, casting to the TV. So I don't know. Never handheld. Um and yeah, sometimes the performance is some hiccups, but it's kind of like a rushed remastered version. But bottom line, okay, I'm playing the version where people wanted it. Basically caught up to current gen. Hell, it might even be a little behind, arguably. 60 frames 4K, that's kind of like, kind of in the past now. Now we're going up to 120 frames per second. 120 hertz. I don't know. But yeah, like I'm playing that version, and honestly, Pokemon is starting to shift more towards the open world aspect of their games, which I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You get to go. Well, not really. I really wish they ordered which direction you do shit, because they put a lot of shit that's like over leveled for where you're at next to where you think you have to go. When the game, if I got that game when it came out, I'd be confused as fuck, not knowing where to go. I literally looked up online the order to do things, because that's what you do in every fucking Pokemon game. I don't know about y'all, but I like playing. I'm from the damn old school. Yes, because Pokemon X and Y is old school now. That shit came out like more than a decade ago. Where you do everything in a straight line order, and all you unlock, you can go back to, kind of like Mario, right? You beat the levels, in a straight line, but you can always go back, type shit. I just looked up the pacing guide, like do this down the list, and I just went there. Training in between, all that. There's some things I don't like about the. Okay, what do I not like about Scarlet Violet? That auto battle feature could have been better. It could have actually gave me the XP that those Pokemon are worth. Because if that was the case, then that game better have some hard ass boss fights. You know what I'm saying? Because grinding would be easy as fuck. Which is another thing. Like, you old school Pokemon fans, like, y'all be knowing ball for the most part, but I'm sorry, I don't like not having EXP share. I don't like grinding like individual Pokemon by fighting the same old wild Pokemon over and over. Unless if I'm playing an emulator and I'm speeding it up, and even that gets boring. I'm sorry, I don't like, you know, having my starter level 70 and my next highest level Pokemon is level 50. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I like everybody to be around the same level, progressing with it, right? And just like that, that's how the game would flow. Games like X and Y, Sun and Moon did that. And I fucking love those games. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and shit. I played Pokemon Platinum. I almost beat it, but then my file for my emulator corrupted. I'm still in a playthrough. I might beat it eventually. Again, go against Cynthia. So far, so good. I've been doing good. You know what I'm saying? Um, I guess you know what? I'm gonna stop. Yapping about it. But bottom line is, overhated games for real. They're not that bad. I might be biased because I'm a Pokemon fanboy to the day I die. When I die, you bury me in my coffin with all my Pokemon shit. I don't give a damn. I got plushies back there. I showed you guys in my room tour video. God, my throat is hurting from talking like this, man. Yeah. That's all I really have to say. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Legends Arceus, I say overhated, but people don't hate it, so you know what I'm saying. And Pokemon Legends Arceus was cool. I just don't like the combat. Um and also for Scarlet Violet, during the Psychic Gym, the graphics went retarded. That's fine. It's just one gym. But like the game looks good, feels good, runs good. On the Switch too, at least. Obviously for those people that played like the Switch, the regular Switch version, I've seen like YouTuber MNJTV. Yes, I still be watching his fucking videos. I'm about to be 19 years old watching this shit. Like, what am I doing, bro? But like, yeah, laggy as fuck. Okay, I gotta get out of here, man. I catch you guys around, man. Yeah. Argue with the wall. Argue with a wall. Pokemon Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet are overhated as fuck. They're not that bad. Honestly, they're not that bad. And honestly, I actually really, really like them. I don't even think that they're mediocre. I actually think they're really, really good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's called all really all I have to say.